felt the superstitious voice creeping out at the back of my mind. Kenneth, he said, if you let your mother swallow your yogurt, your balls will drop off. Don't be stupid, superstitious voice. Does a bull's balls drop off when it grows and humps its mother? Go away. Whew. Many women envy my hair. They say that a man should not have hair this long. It's all naturally grown, by the way. I hardly apply hair products in it. Chemicals only get to my hair when I go to the salon to get it washed. The whole washing process is, let me think about it before I say, blow job. Did I say blow dry? No, I said blow dry. See, sometimes I confuse the word blow job for blow dry and vice versa. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about. Blow job, sorry, blow dry at the salon. Well, damn it, you know both. To the men who do not know, a blow job, sorry, blow dry is when you're at the salon, and a lady, preferably a lady, runs some warm oral liquid and soft fingers on your head. Shit, I've now confused the meanings as well. Help me out with the word here. Blow dry, blow dry, blow dry, blow jojo. You see, in my mind, I have the right word, blow dry, but the other word comes out instead. This happened to me at a salon once with devastating effects. So there I was at the salon, waiting for my turn. There were 3 women and the hairdresser in there. In my mind, I was reciting what I should say. Say blow dry, say blow dry, say blow dry, say blow dry. When my turn came, I walked up to the hairdresser. And aware of my problems, pronounced the words as slowly as possible, making sure the connection between my head and my mouth was working. So I said, I want a blow job. Of course, I meant to say blow dry. But the hairdresser smiled and I thought, yes, I've said it right this time. So I was asked to sit in one of those reclining chairs. So I sat, got comfortable, closed my eyes, for that's what I do at the salon. Moments later, I felt someone undoing my belt. The hairdresser was kneeling in front of me. The doors were locked. This was okay, trust me, this was okay. But there were 3 other women in there, all staring at me, especially the beautiful one in the black t-shirt. I thought, no, Kenneth, you have to think about this. I stopped the hairdresser. Do saloons offer such services? If so, why hadn't anyone told me? Wait, was this some kind of trap? Where are the cameras? And these 3 women, why had they chosen to stay? Had the hairdresser forgotten to send them out? Wait, were they part of the package experience? They would take turns on me too? Such thoughts went through my mind. But before I could let the hairdresser continue, I had to clarify whether these 3 women were either in on the deal or out. So I asked them one at a time. Mind you, the hairdresser was still kneeling in front of me. Are you in? I asked the first lady. She said no. Go out, please, go. Are you in? I asked the second lady. She said she had a boyfriend. Then get the fuck out, go to your boyfriend. Are you in? I asked the beautiful lady in a black t-shirt, who happened to be my girlfriend. She told me she had broken up with her boyfriend 1 minute ago. I asked her, why? She told me she could not be with someone who could not tell the difference between a woman and a man. I looked down at the hairdresser, whose big male hands were on my zipper. I got off him fast, walked out straight, walked back home, packed my stuff, and left the district. Now I am homesick, single, and traumatized. I can never have a blow job, blow dry, or a blow job ever again. It's crazy, the situations I get myself into. And my mother thinks I'm a saint. Saint. I accidentally fed my mother yogurt once upon a time. A different kind of yogurt. This was back then when I still believed in the supernatural and God. I had a girlfriend then. She came from a family rumored to be of night dancers. Night dancers are essentially cannibals who frolic naked at night, looking for human flesh. Yeah, they actually frolic naked. No one knows why they frolic naked. Obviously, I knew this at the time, but I did not care because I wanted to metaphorically eat her voluptuous body. But we both still lived at our parents' houses, so getting some sex was a bit of a challenge. We had decided we'd do it if any of our parents went for a trip. I prayed hard for it to be my parents, so I didn't have to go to our place, you know, them being cannibals and all. But it was our parents who went for a trip, a cannibal conference or something in Bukunja, I'm not sure. I ignored the superstitious voice in my head that was warning me. Kenneth, it said, you're going to be someone's supper tonight. Don't be stupid, superstitious voice. We are going to eat each other with our genitals. Go away. So to our parents' house I went. Sex did we have? 3 good rounds? Yeah, 3. But I could not stay overnight, you know, them being cannibals and all. And no way was I going to leave my condomed sperm at a place. Tell me, what is sperm to a cannibal? Yogurt? No way were they going to have my yogurt for a family snack. Moreover, packed in latex. I imagine a father holding my used condom in his hand, swirling it around like the expert wine taster he is. Oh, daughter, you outdid yourself this time. Freshly produced. Let's see. I taste G-nut, sugarcane, and a potent hint of Viagra. Well done, daughter. Oh, did I warn you that this was going to be gross? Yeah, there's more of it to come. Yeah, so I packed my 3 used condoms in a black polythene bag. I bid a farewell and left, occasionally glancing back in the process, you know, them being cannibals and all. Whilst on my way home with my paper bag in tow, my mother called. She asked me to buy a Rolex. A Rolex in Uganda is essentially a snack or fast food. My mother doesn't eat raw cabbage in our Rolex. So I went to the nearest chapati stand and ordered for 2 Rolexes, Rolexi, Rolai, whatever. One with raw cabbage for me, the other with cooked cabbage for mommy. They both packed in a paper bag and handed over to me. Naturally, yes, naturally, I packed the paper bag of Rolexes into the polythene bag of used condoms. You know, thinking, how could you forget? How could you do that? Well, it's not every day you have sex with a voluptuous girl that you can't trust her with your condom yogurt. You have to black polythene bag it home to properly dispose of it. And whilst on your way, your mother asks you to buy a snack which has nothing to do with Swedish watches but eggs, dough, and vegetables. So you packed along with the used condoms to pause and think, no, this isn't right. Shit happens. Or rather, sperm does. Don't judge me. So when I arrived home, I placed the polythene bag on the table and went to the latrine. Not to dispose of the used condoms. I'd totally forgotten about them. Again, it's not every day you have sex with a voluptuous. Anyway, I'd gone for a number 2. So halfway through my number 2, I remembered I had to throw away the used condoms. So I squeezed my shit and ran out of the latrine. When I arrived in the living room, I found that the contents in the paper bag, in the polythene bag, had got mixed up. I don't know how, but this wasn't the issue. The issue was a condom and a Rolex were missing. Curiously, I examined the contents of the remaining condoms. One had less yogurt than the other. It must have been the 3rd round condom. The other was obviously the 2nd round condom. Now, where was the studded 1st round condom with a lot of yogurt? At that moment, Mommy walked into the living room, chewing like she had a rubber in her mouth. And that's when I realized I'd run out of the latrine without wiping my ass. Plus, I'd also realized that Mommy was chewing the used condom. I don't know how, don't ask. All I know is Mommy is not stupid. But based on this, anyway, swiftly moving along. You do realize that I've just implied that my mother is stupid. Well, if a hell existed, I'd have a mansion in it waiting for me. Anyway, Mommy doesn't eat raw cabbage. She says that she can't chew it. It's like rubber. That's weird, but true. As she chewed, she said, "What's wrong with this Rolex? You say I even can't chew the studded condom well." What, Mommy? What did you say? I said I can't even chew the raw cabbage. Oh, I thought that you had said, never mind. She kept on chewing. I felt the superstitious voice creeping out at the back of my mind. "Kenneth," he said, "if you let your mother swallow your yogurt, your balls will drop off." Don't be stupid, superstitious voice. Does a bull's balls drop off when it grows and humps its mother? Go away. Yeah, so Mommy kept on chewing. In my mind, I was in a back and forth of whether to tell her or not. telling her would have brought on a lot of superstitious questions that I wasn't prepared for. And not telling her would have given her health complications. So what should I do? She swallowed the damn thing as I was still debating. And then I thought, no, Kenneth, should do something. Do something. Then it occurred to me, if I accidentally fed her something, perhaps this time I could smartly give her a laxative to empty out her bowels. And that's what I did. Don't ask me how, just know it involved the use of the words Holy Spirit and Jesus Christ. Holy Spirit being the laxative, Jesus Christ being the major ingredient in it. Don't judge me. It worked. She spent a few hours in the latrine, but in the end, her bowels were empty. And that's how I fed my mother yogurt. I feel guilty. Even now, how could I feed my mother yogurt? I feel like confessing and asking for forgiveness, but I can't. I don't have the balls. They dropped off.